name is Raymond Stapleton. I want to take a few moments of your time to talk about the flag of the United States of America. Most importantly, I want to talk about the practice of putting the flag at half-mast. Recently, I saw a news story about a police officer, police chief, I'm not sure what he was exactly, who was receiving news coverage because he refused to put his flag at half-mast as the president ordered for Nelson Mandela's funeral. And the question was he right or was he wrong in refusing to do so? Well, I'm going to show you here in a little bit the answer to that. Now, before I do that, I want to tell you that there are laws governing how our flag is displayed, how our flag is handled, the raising and lowering of flag. There are procedures for putting it half-mast and removing it from half-mast, and how it's displayed when there's other flags in the area, and what days it should be displayed on, and a number of other things. And that is all contained in something called the Flag Code. Now, if you go to ushistory.org/Betsy/Flag Code, you will be able to find the information that I am referring to here today. A little bit of history. I was in the United States Navy for 6 years, 2 years added onto that for reserve duty. I also was in the Navy ROTC for the 3 years I was in high school. So studying the flag and the history of our flag was a part of the traditions and a part of the procedures that we went through. One thing that I want to point out to you is one small thing that actually will tie into this story. When we were using sailing ships back in the day, and two ships would pass each other or meet on the high seas, especially if they were of different countries, one flag would dip, or one country would dip their flag to the other as a sign that the other was superior to them. Now, at that time, Great Britain was probably the most prominent military force on the ocean. So America decided, as part of its independence, as part of its show of force, that it would no longer dip its flag to any country. All countries, regardless of their strength or how long they'd been a country, would dip their flag to America. And it caught on, and as time went on, you dipped your flag to the American flag. And America has maintained that superiority when it comes to our military strength. Now, that's going to be something that's going to be important here in just a moment. Now, the question is, are we supposed to dip our flag or lower our flag to half-mast for individuals who die, no matter what reason they died for or what country they died for? Well, the Flag Code actually tells us who we are supposed to put our flag at half-mast for. It gives us procedures on how to place that flag in half-mast, and it tells us, and I'm reading from Section M, Part 1 there, Section M, and it says, in the event of a death of a president or formal official of the government of any state, territory, or possession in the United States, or the death of a member of the armed forces from any state, territory, or possession who dies while serving on active duty, the governor of that state, territory, or possession may proclaim that the national flag shall be flown at half-mast. The same authority is provided to the mayor of the District of Columbia with respect to present or former officials of the District of Columbia and members of the armed forces from the District of Columbia. Now, it goes on and tells us that if a president dies, vice president, chief justice, retired chief justice, Speaker of the House of Representatives. From the day of death, it tells us how long those are. The vice presidents, the governor of a state, territory, or possession. The flag shall be flown at half-mast on Peace Officers Memorial Day, and it gives us a number of days of the year that we are to fly the flag at half-mast, and as an honor for fallen soldiers and or fallen service members, whether they be military or police or something to that effect. Nowhere in this does it tell us that we are to fly the flag at half-mast for celebrities. It does not tell us that we are to fly the flag at half-mast when a busload of children die in a forest fire or some other tragic event, because that is not the proper use of half-mast and our flag. Now, Nelson Mandela, who, everything I've heard, he is a great man. He did a wonderful thing for his country in promoting peace, in making a change in the way that black Africans were treated in their own country, and perhaps even around the world as well. He deserves respect. I, for one, applaud the things that he has done in his life and the changes that he has made for people all over the world. But he does not merit, according to the rules here, having the flag flown at half-mast for him. Now, why is it that I say that? America does not dip her flag for any other nation, ever. In flying the flag at half-mast for a citizen of another country, are we not dipping our flag to that country as well? I don't know. But I do know that according to the laws, according to the rules that were written, we're not supposed to do that. Now, this isn't a Democrat or a Republican thing, as some people might take from this, because there are a number of other things that I have read just recently about things that Republicans have done that are a violation of the flag codes as well, such as signing the flag. You don't put signatures on a flag and expect that to be okay. That's desecrating the flag. That's and President Bush and Sarah Palin are guilty of doing that, from what I was told. You don't put a picture of Obama's face or anybody else's face on the American flag, and you certainly don't fly that flag. You don't wear it as a shirt. There's so many other things that we could get into here. The most important thing that I would like to note about this is that it is important for us as Americans to know the rules, to know the procedures, to know the laws, and to follow those laws, no matter what our personal conscience or feelings might say. If we allow the breaking of such a simple law, what seems like a simple law, on the way our flag is handled, then one might say that we can break the law on anything and get away with it because, we just feel like doing it. Remember, the flag is the symbol of our country. Remember that when we fly the flag or we display the flag, we are displaying our pride in our country. There are a lot of people who fought and died for the right for us to fly that flag. So let's take the time to actually read some of the rules and some of the laws that govern that. Again, my name is Raymond Stapleton. I appreciate your time. And once again, go to ushistory.org /Betsy/flagcode.htm, and you can read about this as well. Thank you. Good night.